Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had that operator that we used to call to ask for the time back in the day because we didn't have cell phones, internet, or social media, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have that operator smash right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons: Priya These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bond, La Reina, Raymond, Tony Rex, Hernan, Michael Moore, Winston, Alejandro, Trailero 760, Grant, El Skid, Nathan, Hobie Cat, Mika Boy, Abuelita Irma, G, Lead with Love, Marshall, John Wick, Albert 12, AI Vega, the homie Fio Esquiel, Big Bad 48, JT, Nova, Jack, Linda, Angel, Michigan Wolverines, Mikey, Mary, Chevelle 66, Abuelita's Journey, Gigi, and Daus Herrero. You know, I really got to say thanks to the patrons, man. They are the heart pumping behind the whole scene, man. Thank you guys. Yeah, I shout you guys out every morning. I'm going to put out more content, and I truly appreciate you guys. If you have not signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You are definitely missing out. This episode right here, man, the current Pacific Daylight Savings Time is 11:03 and 50 seconds. You guys remember that shit? When we had to call the time, I think it was like 353-1212, 852-1212, some shit like that. It was whatever first three digits, and you can put whatever four digits. Put in the comment what the hell you guys used to dial. I'm saying the time because this video dropped a little later than usual. Your boy got a haircut. I told you I was gonna get a haircut, man. My word is my bond. I don't break them for nobody, right? Just like my balls. That Scarface said. Hit the gym, walk my daughter to the school. What else did I do? Two important fucking phone calls. The only thing I'm going to say is projects, future projects for your boy Hector Bravo and this community of warriors, right? Bigger the message, getting it out there. Well, on the Instagram this morning, I had a poll. If you guys haven't been to my Instagram, Hector__Bravo. I said, what do you guys want me to talk about in today's video, man, since I'm lagging it? Gangs, drugs, or corruption? The first one was corruption. The second one was gangs, right by a nose. Well, fuck, let's talk about corruption and the biggest gang in CDCR. Oh, verga, I threw on my fucking shoulder. I'm fucking, damn, you guys see that? Rewind it. When I went like this, that shit hurted me. Hurted is not a word. That shit hurted me. Oh. Tomorrow I'll be 39 years old. Your boy ain't a spring chicken anymore, right? So anyhow, let's get into this motherfucking episode right here. So corruption. Hector, what makes you tick? What makes you talk, right? Talk. I like that. Hector, what makes you tick and what makes you talk about this shit on YouTube? There was over 1 million CDCR employees. Ain't nobody came out and did what you did. Right? That's a fucking fact. That is a fact. Let's write that down. History, making history. Hector, why the hell are you so passionate anyways, man? It's just a job. Like, I don't get it. Why do you care so much? I'm gonna fucking tell you guys, man. And Hector, what you saw, was it really that bad? Was it really that bad to force you to leave such a fucking high prestigious position, lieutenant, for the California Department of Corrections? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And here's why, man. I've said it over and over and over again. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but here we go. When I was 17, I joined the United States Army Infantry. During a time of war, Afghanistan and Iraq were rocking and rolling. The individuals that I met in my platoon and in my unit were the most top of the line, honorable, loyal, integrity, disciplined individuals, selfless I have ever met, not even to this day. What are we in 2023? Never met them, anybody like that. And the majority of them died. Oh, the majority, Hector? Well, 9 of them died. Were killed in action, no less. They taught me. I saw it. They embedded in me. They taught me rank doesn't mean shit. Titles don't mean shit. Power doesn't mean shit if you're going to abuse it. They taught me to do the right thing when nobody is looking. Integrity. Let me tell you guys something, man. You know what it was like to be in Iraq in 2004 as a grunt? Let me keep it real. Basically, we could have done whatever the fuck we wanted. Nobody would have ever known the difference any which way, other way, right? Think about that. Take that for what you want. And yet we did not. And yet we did not exert our power to its fullest potential and or in a negative manner. Did we do what we had to do at certain times? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to lie to you guys. At some times, I felt like God, and at sometimes I felt like the devil. Period. Right? I even said to myself, right now we are playing the role of God and we are playing the role of the devil. That's the truth. I don't care. I said it. Ya dije. And we still didn't go around doing shady shit, like to shit people that didn't have it coming and immoral, right? I don't care whether you believe me or not. I know for a fact my platoon didn't do nothing shady, grimy like that. And we took casualties and we dished out casualties. And everything was by the rules, man, as loose as they were. So with all that experience, now you guys know, well, fuck, damn, this dude was in it. This dude saw it. This dude had the power to do whatever the fuck he wanted, and yet he still didn't. Good. Now we're heading somewhere. Now I joined the California Department of Corrections. Look, man, my first 8 years, I didn't know no better, man. It was a different time. You guys know this. The fucking heavy hitters were in the shoe, Pelican Bay and Corcoran. You had the soldiers on the line, and then you had us in green versus blue. Period. Green versus blue. Administration at that time mind their own business and stayed in their own lane. What they didn't know didn't hurt them, and if they didn't know about it, they weren't privy to it. Then no harm, no foul. Again, were we doing sideways shit? Where I was at, no, and here's why. Because even previous incarcerated inmates said, "Come on, man, if they got out of pocket, we're gonna check them." That's the truth. Have one of us in green do something sideways to somebody in blue. See if we're not going to get retaliated against. The truth is, we would have. We were. You know what I mean? So that was there. Checks and balances, call it. So then what happened, Hector? Well, then I promoted to sergeant. Okay. Well, did you see a lot of corruption as a sergeant? No, I didn't see corruption because I was still in the trenches. As a sergeant, you're still a fucking boot on the ground, right? The only thing is you're just getting bombarded by paperwork. You're still fucking fighting. You're just getting bombarded by paperwork now. It kind of sucks. You're the middleman. It was not until I became lieutenant. Well, Hector, there's tons of fucking lieutenants. Yeah, there is. I don't know. I can't tell you what makes them tick or what doesn't make them tick. I'll tell you what the fuck makes me tick, and I'll tell you what was the final straw. You guys know this. You guys know it was a sequence of events. But what opened up my eyes to the highest level of corruption was by far took the cake. Was a certain captain on Bravo Yard at Donovan that befriended a Mexican mafia member. You guys know this story. I'm starting to sound like a fucking broken record, but now you guys know totalities of circumstances, why I do what I do, why I did what I did. And what's funny about the department, once all this shit blows over, the department can either try to hold me liable, make some shit up against me, and or put me to blame. And they can say, oh, he's just a disgruntled employee. He should have went about measures the right way. You guys bought my book, Operation Yard Recall. There's documentation in there that everybody at Donovan was crying for help in every which direction possible. Whistleblower hotline fell on deaf ears. Department of Fair Employment Housing, which I filed on as well, fell on deaf ears. EEO, what a joke, fell on deaf ears. OIA complaints. Who's OIA buddies with? Administration. And why are they buddies with administration? Because they're not going to bite the hands that feed them. They're afraid. They're afraid of inmates, and they're afraid to go back to the line. Truth be told, right? I'm not afraid of inmates. Am I cautious? Am I weary of inmates? Absolutely. But I'm like the crocodile hunter, man. I'll be over there. What's up, mate? Ooh, look at this precious alligator, right? Like, fucking, that was pretty good, right? I'm not afraid, but I'm very damn aware that this motherfucking Mannery is about to stab me in the heart and kill me. Hector, well, how did you learn how to move like that? I don't know, man. Call it personality trait. Call it a straight shooter. I was gonna say call it a booger eater, but no, don't call me a booger eater. That'd be fucked up. But booger eater. I don't know, man. I just knew how to move, juke and jive, right? Move with the fellas, right? What's up, guys? Everything good? Yeah, everything good. Everything good with you? I'm straight. No complaints. Everybody's getting along. Fuck it. Go home. 8 hours. I'm out of here. All right, guys. I could only give 2 fucks. Everything's good. Everything's good. Period. That irked a lot of people. That irked a lot of people on green side. Like, damn, why did he have it like that? Why did he make it look so easy? I don't know, man. I don't know. One of my peers one time that wrote me up said, damn, Hector, like it could be fucking World War III. The world could be falling down. Buildings could be crashing down. And you would just be calm like, that's how I was, man. It was just like, fuck it. Well, there's no point in panicking. You're just going to make matters worse, right? You got to fucking stay calm in the chaos. Anyhow, I got off subject, man. This motherfucker befriended the Mexican mafia member, strike 1. He was the boy of the warden, Pollard, strike 2. That Mexican mafia member and his fucking soldados damn near killed. Damn near killed, man. I talk about stabbings. I talk about staff assaults lightly. No, that shit, damn, that was fucking real. For sure that was real. Strike 3. We're going to run out of strikes here. And a certain associate warden, very respectable, and you can Google this. Type in retiring warden sends blistering email. Type it in the Google. That AW wrote a lengthy email and shot it out throughout the department. Telling the truth. The truth being because of the ineptitude, incompetence, corruption, narcissism, fucking psychotism of the administration, they fostered such an environment that ended up with 2 officers getting fucking murdered. Almost murdered. Excuse my language. Almost murdered. There's a fucking lawsuit against the department and against that administration and against that right now. You like apples? How about them fucking apples, you rats? Snakes. But now I'm talking about administration here. Don't get it twisted. Scoundrels. Okay, so that was strike 4. Strike 5. Your boy was the public information officer, the PIO. You know what that is, man? You ever seen the cute guy wearing a fucking suit on camera when he says like, hey, where's my microphone? My goddamn microphone. Hey guys, this is Lieutenant Bravo here. Richard J. My fucking shit's crooked, man. And so is my microphone. My shit's crooked and so is my microphone. Hey guys, this is Lieutenant Bravo reporting hot and live from Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Yeah, we had an inmate dead for 3 days. How did that happen? I don't know. Yeah, we had an inmate escape from Alvarado Hospital and a CRT member negligently discharged his firearm twice, no less, into the rooftop. Yes, that happened. Yeah. Anyhow, you guys know what I'm getting at. Right after that, the associate warden sent out that blistering email. I get an email from the CDCR spokesperson up in Sacramento saying such and such director, Kimberly Seibel, who's now retired, go figure, wants you to generate a response refuting A.W. Armenta's email. Boom! Your boy from Brawley, California, with a high school diploma, used to be a skater with long hair. It went off. Refute. What do you mean refute? Refute. Right now you're watching me. This is my computer for the prison right here. My PIO office. I bought a little plant. I did buy chocolates. Don't trip. When I do something, I go all out, G. I bought a bunch of little dumb office shit. I felt good at the time. This is a true story. Anyhow, I'm like, refute. The fuck? Refute means like to say it's not true. Boom. Why would the director say that this is not true when it is true. Oh my God. Right? Oh no. Oh no. Right now, you guys see what the fuck I see. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. Hey, I'm here. I'm here at Donovan. I gotta fucking work here. I gotta stay here. Ain't nowhere I'm gonna be part of this fucking corruption. Fuck you. Right? 5 minutes later, that spokesperson writes back, don't trip. Well, she didn't write don't trip. She was very proper. She said, hey, no worries. Cybel already, you guys think I'm fucking lying, huh? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. You guys think I'm lying. I know you guys think I'm lying. I never lie. Even when I lie, I tell the truth, man. Warden sends blistering email. It's already in the Yahoo search. Somebody already been typing this motherfucker in. Blistering. So, they said, don't trip. Cybel already did a response. This was August 25th, 2020. Look at that, man. 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and it's fresh in everybody's fucking mind. You had officers get medically retired due to the fucking trauma and injuries. You had a fucking buffoon captain. They didn't even fire him. They just moved him to Delta Yard. My yard, no less. Oh my God. The email, which was obtained by IVN San Diego, was quickly recalled by CDCR, but not before some employees viewed it, sources said. Why would they recall it? Ask that. Armenta described the behavior of the leadership team as disgusting display of hatred, jealousy, arrogance, and narcissistic behavior. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. I told you that the warden acted like Hitler. Right, I was never in Germany in the 1940s, but I knew what the fuck Hitler acted like from the documentaries. It was bad. What we went through was fucking bad. Whew, it's getting my blood boiling. Criticizing Pollard's response to COVID-19 pandemic, Armenta also touches on the August 16 inmate attack that sent seven officers to a nearby hospital. You know, that's 7, right? I always talk about just the 2 officers that got fucking stabbed. There was more than 2 involved. These motherfuckers were blue and green, right? Toe to toe. Boom. Sureños versus green. Eso, right? No, that's not even cool. That's not even funny. That's scary as fuck. You had a whole yard of fucking Sureños. And green. Yeah, green was holding their own. I got to give credit where credit is due, man. When you're outnumbered and you're still putting in work, there was a good Marine officer that ran from TTA all the way to fucking Bravo Yard and touched up Yoda. What up? USMC. I like that. I like that. Right? I like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened. Then you had this youngster run from the TTA and put tips on the homie, the big homie. That's cool. How can that not be cool? Don't be hating. In the email, Armenta said the attack on staff was the direct result of the leader's lack of responsibility and support to those in charge of the facility. I just said it. Armenta said it first. He went to say that the leaders empowered the security threat group, Mexican Mafia, a corrections term to describe an inmate group capable of violence, by advising staff to have a no pat-down policy. Facts. Facts. Captain Carrillo, in fact, told staff you are no longer allowed to pat down the Southerners. Never heard of that in my life. Now you guys are seeing, fuck. Matter of fact, I'm never going to speak on this shit again. I'm tired of speaking on this. Armenta also wrote, as several staff have said over the last few days, the officer's blood is on your hands, acting warden. That dude didn't give a fuck. When if you're narcissistic, you're like Hitler, you don't care. You have no remorse, you have no guilt, you have no shame, you have no empathy, you have no sympathy. There's nothing there. He was a hollow motherfucker. When my sister-in-law died of COVID, the fucking son of a bitch asked for proof. I don't know what the motherfucker expected, but bitch, you got it twisted. So here we go. You want to play games? We'll play games. I'm only going to read this verbatim. Terry Hardy, a spokesperson for CDCR, said the department supports the leadership at Donovan State Prison, refutes allegations made in Armenta's letter, and that staff are well trained in policies and procedures. Oh my God. Mr. Armenta's claims, including retaliation and improper handling of security threat group members, are completely unfounded, Hardy said. Now, how the fuck, listen, people, warriors of Scotland, Puerto Rico, 1967 kid, Canada, never again. I see all of you guys everywhere. Connecticut, I see all of you guys everywhere. LA, Oakland, Fresno, Sacramento. How the fuck in fucking 4 minutes, after 2 cops are almost killed, an email is sent out, how can you say that it's completely unfounded? That is when your boy Hector Bravo was like how I am right now, loss of breath, like gasping for air. Like, this whole time, I'm getting fucking chills. Look at this stupid shit, man. This whole time, I had been led to believe that the good guys were the good guys and the bad guys were the bad guys. And these fucking assholes, these motherfucking corrupt officials have now became the bad guys. Were the bad guys all along. And I had been fucking duped, buffooned into carrying out. And this is what I'm not proud of, and I don't brag, and I'm telling you guys. I fought inmates. I put hands on inmates. I put hands on a lot of inmates. During incidents, they know this. The department knows this. My peers know this. It's documented. Every fucking thing is on a report, on an 837. So you mean to fucking tell me your boy fell for it twice? First in the war in Iraq as a fucking youngster, and now in the department, thinking I joined the law enforcement to do the right thing. I'm not a goody two-shoes. I'm not by the book, right? I'm not a fucking square. But I'm also not a dumb fucking bitch puppet that's going to do the dirty bidding of somebody else, period. I don't know who the fuck, what the fuck, or who, or where anybody ever got that impression that everybody would be on board with that fucking bullshit. Okay, cool. Now you guys know how my 5-year-old daughter, that changed the game. Money. I used to tell the inmates, I would rather go broke, homeless, live at a park with no shoes, and eat out of a trash can than to ever bring in any dope or any bullshit to you. And they understood that. Same goes for this fucking department and that management. I would rather go homeless, broke, live at a fucking park, no shoes, and eat out of a fucking trash can than to ever earn a penny funded by the state of California. Fuck that. Ain't gonna happen. With that, keep pushing forward.